Welcome to your June new moon tarot reading. I pre-shuffled the cards so that we could save time. This will be a mind, body, soul tarot message. So let's begin. What's our mind want to say to us on this new moon for June? And we'll pull all the cards. And our body, what's the message from our body? Lovely. And our soul, what's our soul message today? Justice. Okay, great. So our mind, Page of Swords. This is some new, I'm going to give you my Marseille interpretation of the cards. So this may not be exactly what you're used to, but the Page of Swords to me is unwanted news. So our mind is kind of giving us the heads up that like now is not the time to be listening to the news, period. But also, like, we'll clarify this. She is not on stable footing. She's not looking at her sword. She's wielding this sword, not looking unstable, wind blowing, head in the clouds. This is not good information. So this is people giving you advice you didn't ask for. This is the news coming in that is bringing you down. This is something that is not actually on sound footing that we don't need to let into our minds. And so it's like coming in. And let's clarify this. What's our mind want us to do about this? Queen of Cups, awesome. So this is really about like turning within and making sure that we're nourishing ourselves. Like the Queen of Cups is highly intuitive. So these two messages together are saying like there's going to be so-and-so like logical news things coming in that someone, something, some they wants us to pay attention to, when in reality, we are highly intuitive beings and we can be guided with our emotions, our emotional guidance system that's telling like, does this feel good? And if it does not, then it's not the direction for me to be going. Like I can flow downstream. I don't need to paddle upstream. I don't need to be aware at the expense of my nervous system. It's just not necessary. What's necessary is for me to nurture myself, to trust my intuition, to know that I am actually really on top of things, that I am aware of what I need to be aware of, and that I can trust my guidance system. So really, this is getting out of our heads, not letting others bring us back up into a state of worry and sinking into our knowing, our dreams, our what brings us calm, joy, and nourishment. So the message for this new moon is to really trust our intuition. And if we need to get quiet and tune out that noise, that news, then that is actually what is best for us right now. For our body, our message is the Knight of Cups. How I interpret the Knight of Cups is specifically a guide of some kind coming in from the spirit realm. So for me, the Knight of Cups, again, water, intuition, there is intuitive guidance. And this can be from your guardian angels, your ancestors, whatever you consider your spirit guides. They are bringing you something that feels really good. A cup is our, what the universe wants to give us to feel overflowing and abundant and nurturing the sense that like we are taken care of. So something about our body wisdom is communicating with the spirit realm. Let's clarify this to give us some insight. And we got two. Okay, we really have a choice to make here. So the Two of Swords is again a message that we need to go within. That if we're paying attention to what's external to us, we may have these choices outside of us, and the best guidance that we are going to get is internal guidance. And so covering her eyes, she's going within, and she has a new moon in the background there, so that she can decide which route to take, what is best for her. She makes her decisions internally. Otherwise we can get stuck overthinking back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And the Knight of Wands is saying that there might be a part of us that is feeling a little bit rushed or hurried, but it's because there's something passionate within us, brewing within us, and we may really have to get quiet and go with it and not let that rushing push us to make a choice too fast. Like we can really ask our guides, and when we ask our guides, these two together is like they're going to come flooding in with this wonderful insight for us. So getting quiet, going within, going into the cave, so to speak, of our internal world and our intuition, we can have a really quick insights from stillness, from tuning out and slowing down can actually speed things up for us. And so there are messages coming through our body. And since this is in the body position, this can be like really wonderful, passionate inspiration coming up through. Is there a part of your body that wants to talk to you? You know, lately I've had my gut has been really wanting to speak to me. And so what are the messages that your body is trying to tell you? Because when we slow down and go within our body, there may be really wonderful insights that lead us in a really beautiful direction that we weren't expecting. And lastly, the message from our soul, justice, which is really wonderful, balanced with this card over here, because instead of the sword just being like haphazard all over the place, she's not even looking at it. Justice here has her sword grounded in wisdom, grounded and balanced in nature, in the divine, in the feminine. Balance here, you know, these two weights. And so this is really trusting that the universe will restore balance, that sometimes justice isn't always our responsibility. Sometimes we can release and know that it's working out for our highest good, and finding that path and that flow through our intuition is going to work to our benefit much more than battling thoughts and news and things coming in that we didn't ask for, that don't feel good. This is blind. This is going within, trusting this innate wisdom that makes your heart beat, right? That makes the earth spin. There is a wisdom that moves this universe, and a justice and balance that is restored that we can flow with. So let's clarify this justice card. What do we mean by this soul message of justice? Okay, twos. Wow, two twos. Two of Pentacles. So this can be really, we are trying to find balance. We're really, our soul is trying to help us find balance in something that does not feel balanced right now. That maybe we're between two worlds. We're leaving the old behind and bringing the new in, and we're not quite sure in our footing yet in the actual physical realm. And we need to trust that our body and our spirit will guide us. Again, this is very death right here. Like something needs to be let go of. We cannot do this forever. We cannot juggle these two things forever. So we can't continue to worry. We can't continue to fret and still find our bliss, follow our peace. You know, we have to make a choice at some point to let something fall, and maybe let it fall into the hands of the divine, because it's not ours to carry anyway. We are carrying so much, and we've done a great job of juggling these things, but the twos are like a little bit of impatience for wanting something new. There is something new being born through all of us right now, and the best thing that we can do for ourselves is to let the old die, let it fall into the hands of the divine, and trust that what feels good to us, our intuition, will guide us. There are guardians protecting us, again, bringing us insights quickly when we can sort of surrender this juggling act, this need to be a part of something that doesn't feel good anymore. So those are our messages for the new moon. I hope that they were helpful and insightful. Have a great day.